Hello and welcome to the second to last episode of the WoSo Sidelines Reports podcast series 1. I've loved doing this podcast, this series. So what I'm going to do next football season, we're going to start it all up again. Series 2, see what brings us there. Today's episode is all about why we need to be supporting our young lionesses, why we need to be supporting our youth development teams. I was privileged enough to go to the under-19s England Women's Euro qualifiers over the weekend at St George's Park. And when I tell you our younger teams are immense, I've seen the under-23s quite a few times now. But you can't actually watch the under-19s matches anywhere. They're not streamed, you can't buy tickets to see them. So I was really lucky enough to go down as media and press. They are immense. They are so immense. And at the end of the day, these are our future seniors. I mean, Michelle's already been called up to the seniors, but they are our future seniors. They are our future national team. And a lot of these players we can see at club level. I mean, I'm watching Lily Murphy every other week at City. But to see them play in the national team is so important. And I think England do a really good job at supporting their women's team. But I think they need to be a lot better at supporting, well, not supporting, because I think they get really good support from what it looks like. But for publicising the wins of the youth. And not just when I say wins, I don't mean wins of the game. I just mean the wins of their successes in football and life. And, you know, we see the Lioness main account say like, oh, happy birthday, Leslie Russo. Why not? Happy birthday, Leather Brown. But I really think if we want to start developing these players, they need to be playing for bigger crowds. At the moment, they are just playing for family and friends. And I kind of get that on a level that some of them are under 18. And, you know, there are safeguarding concerns around that. And I think particularly what we've seen in the WSL this season, you know, these players have got to be protected. But there is a want for watching these players. I mean, you go on Instagram, every single comment when it comes to a post about the under-19s is, oh, is there a stream anywhere? Oh, where can I watch this? Even the posts I did at the weekend, the amount of messages I got saying, how do you get tickets to the under-19s matches? You can't. So even if, on a safeguarding level, you don't sell tickets, but you stream it. Because we need to get these players used to media, to fans, on a national level. However, what I did love to see at the weekend was the senior lionesses actually coming and sitting in the crowd and watching. And that's something I think I loved about the fact it was a smaller crowd, that the lionesses felt safe enough to do that, because you never see them doing that at main stadium. I mean, they did get absolutely rammed by a girls' football team that were playing at St George's Park and were allowed to watch the match. I sat next to a woman from UEFA, which like, oh my God. But, you know, the fact that they are getting the support from the older girls is so important. And I think it's such a motivation boost as well. So, I have done a little bit of a match day vlog. So, I hope you enjoy it. So this is me leaving my house for the match, doing a little bit of work on the train. It was only about 2 hours from where I live to Toxeter, I think it is. It's me getting some breakfast at Stoke-on-Trent, so a bit of spinach, a bit of egg on a muffin. It was very nice, very expensive to train station food. I thought this was quite cool, little close-up of the train coming up. So this was actually the exact same route that I got to Derby for the final a few weeks ago. Train scene that like Steven Spielberg. And then this was where I was waiting for the bus. There is actually a bus from Utter Oxford Station that goes to St George's Park. You have about a mile walk into St George's Park. So this is me on the bus. A £3 bus journey, so quite good, quite cheap. Just take it, don't have to tap it off. And then when I got there, I couldn't actually go in until 45 minutes before the match, but this was the only time I could get there, so sat down doing some uni work. I got some looks while I was sat here, I can tell you. And then walked down to St George's Park. As I said, once you actually get into St George's Park, it is like a mile walk away from the entrance to the actual games. So this is me just passing the Hilton Hotel here. If anyone ever wants to get me a birthday present, it's to stay at this hotel because it looks lush. And then here we are, closer to the pitches. I think there are like 12 pitches in St George's Park. So really, really good quality pitches as well. And what I loved about being there is that they really celebrated that they're home to all the England team, not just the men. As you can see here, it shows the women's team, it shows the younger teams, it shows the para teams, and it just really celebrates all of the England teams, not just the senior men. And I absolutely loved that about this venue. It felt so homely and so inclusive. So go in, it's got the current trophies there, really cool. And I got that team sheet. I would struggle with a starting lineup for the under-19s because I honestly would start every single one of them. They are incredible. So here is me watching the teams doing some training. I really love watching the teams train. It's one of my favourite parts of a football match. It's also why I'm quite notorious for getting to a football stadium so early. I also love watching the refs train. I think it's absolutely fascinating to watch them. So here we are, getting a bit into the game. I mean, the Lionesses stunned. They were so good. This team have got so much to look forward to in their seniors. I mean, Michelle's already been called up for her senior, with her senior call-up, so absolutely amazing. And she was quality on Saturday. She was absolute quality. I mean, if this is the team that we take to a home World Cup, we have got so much to look forward to. 100%. So first half here at St George's Park is over. A really fantastic start from England. 3-1 to England against Austria. First 2 goals came in 10 minutes. God, Vivian Lee is a player, isn't she? She's brilliant. Dominating in possession, dominating attempts. They're just doing absolutely fantastically. And we're clearly here to impress because some of the senior lionesses are watching as well. So just a really good 45 minutes for England. Austria aren't playing bad at all, actually. Slight strategic errors, but yeah, great first half for England. Let's see how they do in the second half. So here we go in the second half. Again, they were immense. They were so good. I don't know how to say this in any other way. They were absolutely incredible to watch. And the minute I can get to an under-19s game again, I will be, because this was one of the most exciting football matches I've ever seen live. Absolutely fantastic match today at St George's Park. England have got a lot to be proud of, so can't really see the score there and I can't zoom in, but it was 5-1 to England. Fantastic play. I think Vivlia, I'm obsessed with her. She was fantastic. Austria went bad.
I think they've got a lot to learn from today's match, but not bad at all. Just strategic, sloppy mistakes, but what a great match here at St George's Park, and a good campaign looking up for the young Lionesses.
So I hope you enjoyed that. As you can see, the girls were so good. They were so immense. It was honestly a pleasure to watch them, and the future is so bright with those girls. So bright. So next week, I will be doing my last episode of the season. But it'll be a really good one. It'll be about a campaign that I am a ambassador for, called Football versus Homophobia. So I really hope that you will enjoy that episode and go out and support your local youth team. Take care.